Hello, today I'm going to ask you to think about more than just your hand arch, which we discovered in our last lesson, and we drew figure eights here to sensitize that arch. But we're going to think about all the arches in our body. So we have an arch in the dome of our head. We have an arch inside in the soft palate. We have an arch at the shoulders. We have an arch where our rib cage is. Our diaphragm inside is going to be arching up as we exhale, arching down as we inhale. We have an arch in our hips. We have an arch in our knees, in our ankles, and the arches of our feet. We also have an elbow arch right in here. So you can actually feel more alive and excited by opening up and breathing into all of these arches. So I'm going to take it at a quick pace. However, you can do it at your own pace and spend as much time as you like getting each arch opened with your energy breath and energized. So we're going to exhale, feeling tall. I'm going to start with my feet. I'm going to inhale, feeling wide through the arches of my feet, almost as if air is blowing up on them. And I'm exhaling, feeling like that breath is flowing out of my arches of my feet and in, and out, and in. If you're having any trouble with this, you might imagine you're at the beach and you're entering the water and you're feeling that little foam of the waves touching the arches of your feet and your toes. If we continue with that analogy, walk in a little bit deeper into the pool or the ocean and you will feel water at your ankles. So I'd like for you to think about breathing in and out through your ankles, where the ankle joins into the foot. And there's that wonderful arch. So we exhale from the ankles out. Inhale from the ankles. Exhale. Inhale. Feeling that two-way stretch. And now I'm going to invite you to explore your knee arches. So loosen them up a little bit. And imagine that they are, you've walked into the water up to your knees, and that you're going to release and inhale from that position in your body. So we exhale from the knees, down through the arches of the feet. We inhale. We exhale. So the knee down to the arch of the foot is one unit now, and arches are aligned and connected. And now I'm going to move us up to our hip arch, to our pelvis, and I'd like you to rock your pelvis a bit back and forth to feel how there's a rotation there. And at the small of your back, very low, I'd like you to inhale and exhale through a plane that comes through your hips at that point. So we exhale, feeling tall. We inhale, feeling wide. And I'm feeling connected, and I may feel taller as I inhale and exhale. Through that lower plane, through the hips. Sometimes it helps me to imagine a figure eight going through my body at the hip level. And then at each hip, there's a figure eight going the other way. So I'm feeling balance, like a gyroscope is in each of my hip joints. And now I'm going to move up and I'm going to breathe from my breathing center, my diaphragm. I'm going to exhale and feel tall. And inhale. Feeling wide. And as I exhale, I'm feeling that two-way release from the diaphragm all the way down through the arches of my feet and up through the top of my head. But I'm feeling the balance point at the breathing center, at my diaphragm. And now I'm going to move up to the shoulder arches. And first, let's breathe open each arch on its own. So put one hand here. And notice that we often stand with this arch this way when what we want is this way and down here. So we're going to breathe out through our hand arch into our shoulder. We're going to inhale and feel wide. And exhale and feel tall. Inhale and feel wide. Exhale out through the hand, through the shoulder arch, down through the arm. I'm going to stand forward, and you'll notice that now this shoulder is rested down and relaxed. this shoulder is not. So now I'm going to release this one. So I'm going to inhale and exhale through that shoulder arch. Inhale and exhale. All the way down through my elbow, through my wrist, through my arches of my hands, through my fingers. Now I'm feeling a little more balanced. I'm going to think about inhaling through the shoulder area, wide and tall. I'm going to exhale down through my arms, through my hips, through my knees, through my ankles, through my feet. If we use the water analogy, I'm now up to the point where I'm in the water up to my shoulders and just my head is above the water. If you want to explore that space a little bit, you can use your arms. Imagine you are moving water and that you are breathing down from the shoulders down. Now let's think about from the arch of our throat, the soft palate, all the way back through the opening into the pharynx. And so we're going to exhale. We're going to inhale. Feel that lift. Try to keep that lifted as you exhale. You may feel your head start to rise a little bit. Let's do that again. We're going to inhale, thinking of the soft palate lifting, a little aha at the back of the throat. And I exhale. And I try to keep that lifted and open. You may want to yawn, and that's great. All right, now I'm going to be thinking about the head arch as if I have gone snorkeling in the water and I'm completely submerged. And I'm going to be breathing in through my head arch, feeling wide. And out through my head arch, feeling tall, almost as if I'm going to be bouncing up above the water, down below, inhale. Exhale down all the way through your arches, shoulders, diaphragm, hips, knees, ankles, and toes. So continue to feel that two-way stretch. You can shift the balance at any point in your body where you want to feel the breath moving the most. So if I'm going to be, let's say, singing, I may want to feel that it's in this region more. And if I'm going to be dancing, I may want to be adjusting to a hip place so I can feel more balanced to any different note value that I need.